And I'd like to welcome from our wonderful village library, our wonderful Eileen Ordway. And really, you are here as kind of a representative of all the great volunteers that are at the library.
Yes, absolutely. We have 70 volunteers right now. We're open 5.5 days a week, 2 3-hour shifts a day. We need 5 people just to man the front desk on each one of those shifts.
Okay.
So when somebody walks into the library, hopefully they're greeted by smiling faces. The first person greets and they make sure people sign in.
Okay.
They check on their DVDs. They make sure all the pieces are there or the discs are there, make sure they worked okay. Then we have somebody who checks them into the system. Then the next step is shelving, making sure everything gets back in the proper places, and we have a checkout station, and so we rotate through those 3-hour shifts so everybody has a chance to do every job.
Okay.
And then the supervisor who just takes care of some tougher problems and adds new members into the system.
Counts the jigsaw puzzle pieces to make sure they're all there.
Yeah, we threaten that, but yeah. We rely on the people who bring them back to say if there's anything missing.
Yes.
So our volunteer numbers fluctuate. People get sick, they decide to move closer to family, and so sometimes we're looking for new people.
Okay.
And if somebody who's, we just had an article in the Globe, and our personnel director, she also works a shift Monday afternoon. She writes an article for the Globe every month, and she said we're looking for a cheerful spirit, welcoming smile, some knowledge of a computer, and legs to carry you to and fro through the library. And I think I'd like to add to that we do need some people who can commit to the 3 hours, but I'd like some people who are interested in doing a little bit more, maybe becoming a supervisor.
Okay.
And the supervisor isn't like cracking the whip on the people. The people know what to do. So it's more learning a little bit more about the system, being able to handle problems for people if something's missing or they don't get it back on time, or answering questions on the phone. And then people who might be interested in learning more about our computer system, I'm looking for somebody to do quality control of the data that's in there.
Yeah.
So if anybody'd be interested in volunteering, when I was working full time, I always thought people would say, "Oh, what am I going to do with myself?" And I'd be like, "I would be thrilled to just sit and read my books for all day long." But then you realize you can't just do that. And so it's so nice to have something to get you, that you go to every week for a couple hours. You meet new people. Of course, we're talking. We're not the quiet library, but you make friends. And so I'm hoping that people will be interested in coming and helping us out at the library.
All right. So if they're interested, they can stop by or give you a call. Right?
They can call, but we have a little application to fill out where you can say, what kind of things did you do in the past? What shifts are you interested in? If there's any backroom activities you'd like to be involved in.
Okay.
So, and then our personnel director, Dee Tucker, she would contact you and get things set up, and we'd have a training session.
All right, very good. So give that a try. There's a lot of good people over there.
Yes, absolutely.
Now, a lot of good books too, and we're going to talk about a couple categories. We have photos of these, and one it has to do with baseball books and DVDs. And then, as I mentioned earlier, this time of the year, travel.
Right. Yeah, definitely. People who have children, you're always going to think summer's travel season. Now, when you're retired, you can go anytime, but that's what brought it to my attention. But just a year and a half ago, we really upgraded our travel guide section. We have 42 new books. We have Rick Steves books, Lonely Planet, Eyewitness Travel, Photos, a lot of them. We have perennial favorites like Western European countries, Israel, Costa Rica, but we have some of the newer trip destinations like the European cruises. We have a book just on to help you choose those. And St. Petersburg, apparently that's like the new hot place. People are going on cruises and go to St. Petersburg. And then just in the last 6 months, we've gotten about a dozen more new books. Serbia is one, and then some deep dives into some popular cities like Barcelona and Prague.
Okay.
So
very good.
Yeah, so if anybody's planning a trip, they can do that. But if you're like, yeah, a little bit hesitant or stressed out about the hassle of traveling, we have over 300 DVDs that are travel.
Okay.
So if you go in our DVD section, look for travel, that's the code. We have things from, again, Rick Steves, the Discovery Channel. We have the train travel ones that are really popular. So just follow along the train routes.
Yeah.
Great wonders and splendors of the world, and any country you can imagine. We have a travel DVD with the highlights of those destinations.
All right, that sounds like a lot of fun. And the other ones that you have here, baseball, of course.
Right. When you come into the library, you face the front desk, but if you take a right and go into the proper, one of the first sets of shelves we have is all our new books. And just to the left of that, we have a set of shelves that where we have staff recommendations. And every month we're trying to highlight some type of theme with books that kind of got buried in the stacks that people might forget that we had. So this month, even though we're a little late for opening day, we chose baseball because we have quite a few books and DVDs on baseball. So like one of the recent ones we got is My Dad Yogi by Dale Berra. We have Inside the Empire, the true power behind the New York Yankees. And the best team money can buy, the Los Angeles Dodgers' wild struggles to build a baseball powerhouse. And DVDs, we have Take Me Out to the Ball Game with Frank Sinatra, Gene Kelly and Esther Williams, Damn Yankees with Bob Fosse, Gwen Verdon, and Tab Hunter. And of course, we have things like The Natural and Field of Dreams and League of Our Own for Love of the Game. So, so stop in and check out our staff recommendations.
All right, very good. And you know, once again, if you would like to go over there and join them and help out, please give them a call.
Yeah, especially come in, talk to people, see what it's like. You don't have to apply. You follow somebody around and ask them questions. We'd be happy to talk about why we love the library.
All right, they're very nice people over there. Thank you very much for coming on.
Ken.
We'll see you next month.
Ken. Okay.
And we'll be right back.
All right.